create a frequency table for the following data and also find the mean. And now a frequency table essentially tells us how many of each data value there are. Okay, so we'll make two columns here. Right, the first column will be for each data value. Right, and the second column will be the frequency or the count. Right, how many of each there are. Okay, so in this case, we need to make 5 rows. So we'll make 5 rows here. Okay. Now remember, these are the actual data values, right? How many 3s and how many 4s, right? So this is what the frequency table is doing, right? How many of each of these data values are there? Okay. Well, as we go through the list, there's 2 3s, okay? There are 3 4s, there are 5 5s, there's 1 6, and there are 3 7s in this data set, okay? So what does that mean? It means how many numbers are there total, right? Let's look at the frequency. When we add this column together, there's 14, right? There are 14 values in this data set. Okay, now how are we going to find the mean? Right now, I mean, for all intents and purposes, we could just take our calculators and add all of these 14 numbers together, right? So we can add all of these together and divide by 14. Okay, but that may be a little bit of work, and especially if there's more values, right? 10, 20, 30, 40, or even 100 data values, right? That'll take, well, a long time to do it by hand, okay? Or one by one, I should say. So what we can do, however, is just use the simple rules of math, right? The frequency tells us how many there are. So we'll do 3 times 2 plus 4 times 3 plus 5 times 5 plus 6 times 1 plus 7 times 3, and then we'll divide all of this, whatever we get, right? Whatever we get, we'll divide that by 14 because there are 14 values here. Okay, so we get 6 plus 12 plus 25 plus 6 plus 21, all over 14. Okay. This total here is 70, so 70 divided by 14 is 5. Right? This is the average, right? So what does that mean? It means the average of these 14 data values is equal to 5.